hello, everybody. Welcome back to Sisterly Sparks. I am Orange Spark,
Purple Sparks.
and together we are the Spark Sisters. and
Sisterly Spark.
today, yeah, Sisterly Sparks. Yeah, we're very sisterly, Yeah. So today we are going to be bringing you the topic of things you need to know before you move out on your own. But before we dive into that, we always got to do our mental health check-ins. So Purple Spark, Sisterly Spark, how you doing?
I'm out, man. I'm out. I had it. Uh, I had it. Listen, y'all. I'm gonna try to keep my words straight. I'm gonna try to keep my sentences in order. Excuse my dog, please. I don't want to yell on here. Okay, so you're just gonna hear just for a second. Her daddy's on his way home. Okay, so it'll be over in a little bit. Anyway, besides that, not really too bad for real. I'm just grumpy, grouchy, whatever you want to call it, and sleepy above everything else. I did go out of town this weekend. Me and the family. We went to Omaha, Nebraska. We had a blast for real. It wasn't my birth. It's not my birthday yet, but this is one of my best birthdays. Actually, I was
Oh,
I actually
oh, oh,
yeah.
oh,
Um,
yeah.
but so just coming back from that and trying to just get back, got straight back to work. So been having early days, so I'm just tired a little bit. That's all. Can't really complain about too much except for what we're going to talk about after we hear what Orange Spark mental health is like. But as far as my mental, it's okay for now. Pass the torch.
Good. That's good to hear. Well, I'm glad you enjoying your birthday turn up so far. And it ain't even your birthday yet.
You know what I'm
Birthday
saying?
season. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. I too cannot complain. Um, I too am exhausted. I'm sure you can feel it. Like I'm still good. Mental health is doing good. I'm just tired. My work day starts, not wake up, but starts at 7:15. And it doesn't end until 7:15 in the evening. So, and I'm just constantly going from one to one to one to one. And it's long days. But again, no, not complaining.
I'm gonna start calling us the Grind Sisters. F Sisterly Sparks. Okay, sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, because we gets to it. Yeah. But yeah, so, but I'm doing good. Getting a lot of exciting things are happening and unfolding, and I still have goals set that I'm working towards. And some of them have already begun to unravel. So life's going good. Them pockets looking good. The future looking bright. And I'm going to be all right. Yeah. 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 Signed, sealed, delivered. Yeah. 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 So doing really good. I really just
And
need to go to bed.
sorry, y'all, for this lag or word. Again, I know it's not my internet. I just paid my bill, okay? Stop that.
Period.
I don't know what's wrong, but we have to get through it, y'all. We not gonna survive. We're not gonna make it. We missed last week, and I do apologize. I feel like it was my fault, so I do apologize. But we have to get through this. It's probably not gonna be too lengthy. So try to just get through all the lags and whatever else that may happen. Sorry for the future stuff. Okay. What you got going on?
It smells. I can't. Sorry. I'm good. Better.
Okay, so finish off your mental check.
Huh?
Did you finish your mental check? I'm sorry, I think I interrupted you again.
Oh, no,
I think maybe.
nope, nope. I was good. I just need to go to sleep.
All right, well, let's get to the trash.
Yeah. Y'all Cheeto president.
So we've been gone a whole 2 weeks, right? And it's been a whole 2 weeks full of bullarchy.
Mm-hmm.
Most recently, though, they're doing these tears.
Mm-hmm.
And the secretary or his secretary, or whoever that lady is that come out on the podium and talks, whatever her role is, one, she's misinformed and uneducated. Two, she's talking like she have really good points and really good education, and she's lying straight from her teeth. Three, she don't know what the hell tears are, apparently. Four, she tried to play one of the news reporters when they called her out and asked her if she knew what tears were. And once she said what she thought they were, talking about some, well, um, I'm sorry that I allowed a question from the newsroom to speak, or blah blah, whatever the case, like basically saying she shouldn't have called on that person to ask a question.
Mm-hmm.
No, Riri, know your information. And just like your president, you're lying, and it's all coming out, and it's all being televised. And there's everyone is not dummies, okay? So they can see and they can clearly hear when something don't sound right or something is a lie. And it just so happens that there are a few people out there that don't mind calling you out on your spit. So
Mm-hmm.
anyway, he's trying to stick with the 25% tariffs. They counter back saying, oh yeah, all right, we're gonna put 25% on electricity. Better yet, how about we just cut that shit off?
Come on, Canada. With a
I'm talking
smile on
about
the face.
in 3 states to start off. How about it's New York? I want to say Michigan and Minnesota, something like that. I know it's New York.
Mm-hmm.
I
Mm-hmm.
feel like I know it's Michigan. I feel like, but what are people gonna do with no electricity? They wake up to no lights, no stove. If they have electric stoves, no none of that. They can't call the god. They can't call the dang electric company. What they gonna say? What are we doing? So are we study gonna be involved in mixed into this the biggest ball war or something? Because literally that's all it seems like it is the who got the biggest balls contest.
Cojones.
Who can call the most shots and stick to it contest. But y'all playing with our livelihoods. The hell is wrong with y'all? I don't get it. And you're study laying out people. They just said the education system is they got rid of I don't want to lie. I just seen it. They said they got rid of, is it 4,000 or 40% of its um education, that like the
Funding.
uh I don't want to lie. Hold on. Education department cuts half its staff as Trump vows to wind the agency down. Okay, so listen. It's some people saying that, and I don't get really most of this stuff for real, okay? So I'm trying to learn as I go, and I'm trying to smart myself as I go. But some people saying that it's, I guess, a good thing that some of these job, like he's laying off some of this because it is like saving money. But for me, that don't sit well because okay, you may be saving money somewhere, but yet you're still losing it in some places because the money that these people were getting, for one, they were able to pay their bills. They were able to pay the electric, the rent, the gas, the all that, which contribute to the government or whoever the hell controls funding and all that other stuff. On top of shopping and all that, everything that y'all put out there for us to use money on, right? Remember that.
Mm-hmm.
But on second thought, my biggest thing, and I've been saying this for weeks, what about the goddamn people? What are they gonna do for jobs? You just want them to just be laid off? You want them to figure it out? You want them to find like some mysterious way of getting money, and some of these people have been in their positions and their jobs for years on years on years, and that's probably some of these people, for some of these people, that's all the hell they know. What do you want them to do, especially the ones that actually have families, that actually have to support their families? So y'all think it's okay because you want to save some money, and because you clearly don't see no other places where you can take some money from, or you could cut back on. I'll just cut jobs. You gonna have people. You're gonna have more people on public aid, and hell, I don't even know if you got rid of that or if you trying to. Who knows? Speaking of this, they doing away with the student loan forgiveness program and the income driven program. I'll be damned if I'm paying. Listen, where you at? What, Trump, Elon, wherever y'all? I'm not paying a red cent in student loans. You hear me? You heard me? Where's the speakers? Pick that shit up. I'm not paying nothing. That's so stupid for you to. Why would you get rid of the income driven payment plans and the loan forgiveness payment plans? Do y'all want money or no? Cause it don't sound like y'all want money. It don't sound like y'all know what y'all doing with trying to save money. It don't sound like y'all really know pretty much about anything. Now it may be me that don't know too much, right? Cause hey, tomorrow it could just be all gravy. But right now, as I sit, shit looks stupid and unorganized and out of place.
Mm-hmm.
Point blank, period. But anywho, I digress from that. You got any opinions on any of that I just?
Some bull. And I wish he
There's
would put
nothing
the
really to say for real. We cute. Besides that, though, I mean, I just keep,
period.
I'm not looking at the thing because I'm looking at us. We just, you know,
Period.
we're a little cute.
Yes.
Um, but I need y'all to figure it out. Okay, I need. I need y'all not to be playing with China or whoever else that supply.
Putin.
Yeah, I
Them.
need y'all not to. I need Trump. I need you to
Yeah,
stop acting like you just like big cojones Trump over there and sit down. Be humble. You know what I'm saying? Let's get this shit together. Cause you fucking up right
yeah.
now. I know sometimes they say it gets bad before it gets good, but goddamn,
It ain't getting no
we
better
going
around here.
through. We about to if we're not already in another recession. Is a recession a good or bad thing? Am I tripping?
They want it.
Which one?
It's not good.
Hold on.
Boy, I try to catch myself, but
I
I'm
just
not.
don't understand. I mean, I need please get it together. Okay. That's all I'm asking. I ain't asking for too much. I'm not asking for no money, even though I ain't getting none in taxes. Speaking of that, are you doing something with taxes too? What's up? But anywho, Janila Janae, get in the shower.
You gonna get me a migraine.
Anywho, enough on that. I don't want my head to hurt. I just said I had a lovely weekend, a good vacay. I'm not gonna let him consume and mess that vibe up. So really today, what we wanted to sorry, y'all know I'm getting a little older. I'm rocking back and forth and shit.
That's
And I
one.
got my robe on for whoever don't come for me, okay?
I got
Okay?
mine on
I'm
too.
cold, I'm sleepy, I'm tired. All those in one, all right? Okay? But anywho, so we came on here because we were talking about something I feel like last week or whatever. And it made me or us think about
Lord have mercy.
I know, here it come. It made us
Rocking,
think about
yawning.
it's not good. I'm trying to hurry up. That's why I'm changing the
Right.
subject. It made me think about like financial literacy. We're talking about kids. We're talking about when kids move out on their own. Like some kids don't know like certain little things that they need to know when they, decide to leave the nest. And we feel like it's important. Some things are important. I mean, we're not gonna go over everything, but what we can do is talk a little bit about um, uh, what should be. Um, hold on, y'all. Hello, hello.
So what I think Purple Spark was getting at is we wanted to discuss some of the things that we felt like we did know, should have known, and didn't know at the point that we became independent, living on our own, whether that be 18 years of age, whether that be going into college, coming out of college, or maybe you had to move out of home before you were 18. So,
Yeah. So I don't know if I don't know how we want to do this, but okay, so let me ask you because you're a little bit younger than me. So before before you left your mom's house, did you think about some of the things that maybe you should know or that you feel like you knew already that would help make it a successful transition from you leaving the nest to you on your own?
Sorry, connection was gone.
No, nothing. You didn't hear nothing? Yo, this is crazy. Okay, so before you moved out of your
Uh-huh.
mom's house, was it anything that you felt like you should have known that you didn't know? And maybe you just thought you would just learn it on your own, or you just didn't want to ask, or what was your thoughts when you first decided to vacate the premises?
Um, so that's huge. I was very aware that there was a lot that I did not know. Um, just because the way we were raised, we were very, there was this standard of codependency. So we had no real and true independence. So I did complete the Upward Bound program, which I felt like took my knowledge from 0 to like 75%. And it wasn't until that I was in college that I realized I was at a good maybe 25. Like I was very knowledgeable college wise, like classroom work wise, but and like work ethic and time management and things of that nature. But as far as basic human needs and human functionality, there was none there. Um, I did not know what my social was. I didn't know what it was for. And I knew I had a birth certificate, also didn't know what it was for. I had seen it. I can't even say that I had seen it. That might be a lie. Um, it was really a eye opener when I before I could move into the dorms when I first moved to college, I had to get a shot. So I had to go to the doctor, and me being a September birthday, I had to wait a year. So I was 18 all but a month and a few days of my senior year. So when I went to the doctor, normally they say, "Mom, we're giving this," and then she'd be like, "Yep," and they give you the shots. Well, she looked at me and was like, I said, "Ma," because the lady was like, "Well, okay, well, we're gonna give you this today," and I was like, "Ma," and she was like, "What?" And she was like, "No, you're 18. You have to make the decision." I was like, "Me? I don't know nothing about no shot." Look, first of all, if you ask me, I don't like needles. I'm gonna tell you no to everything. So I'm like, "Mom, am I supposed to get it? Am I supposed to have it? Like, is it necessary?" And she was like, "I can't tell you. You're 18. No, no. Would you give it to me if I was 17? You need to tell. Do I need this shot or do I not? Like, come on now." So in that moment, I was just like, "Dang, like." I don't know nothing. And then you need like to get a job, you got to have the social, your ID. I didn't even have a driver's license until I was 20. 20. So I didn't even to apply for jobs, I had to go down and get an ID. I didn't have a driver's license. Didn't know where to get an ID. Didn't know that you could have an ID. I thought an ID and a driver's license were equivalent. Okay. I didn't know. And then had to go through the process of getting those documents. Didn't know how to do that. Um, um, when I went to college, Y'all, so I didn't know you're supposed to go to the bookstore to get your books. I was I it's so embarrassing, but it's true. Like I thought, like in high school, you go to class, they give you the books. That's your book for the semester, like for the year, semester, or however long you taking the class, and that's that. So I'm like, yeah, I'm waiting, and no, they're like, you better go get your books before class start, and I'm like, and books is expensive. Oh my gosh, just to not use it, crazy, crazy work.
Or just for them to be outdated.
That part. Like what? And then having to fill out a FAFSA, crazy work. And the fact that you need your parent to do it, again, crazy work. But again, things like that, I had a lot of help with Upward Bound. So very grateful for that. But yeah, I didn't know how to make a doctor's appointment. I didn't even know if I had a doctor for real. I didn't know like basic stuff. I took no medicine with me to school. I didn't know what to take for what or when to do, like I was just out here. Just out here. Anytime I needed someone or something, I would have to call my mentor and be like, "Hey, this is happening." Or I would complain about something and they're like, "Well, why don't you do this?" And it's like, "Well, how do you do that? What is that?" Or, "Well, I didn't know I could do that." And just I was not prepared. Was not. I literally did a book about adulting, a whole course because had no idea, no clue whatsoever.
And the sad truth is that happens to a lot. It's a lot of people out here um, that is lacking some type of knowledge or information or skill or uh, how to when transitioning from from you living with someone to you living on your own. um I don't know what to I don't know who to blame that on though. You know what I mean? Like I mean
I do, but go ahead.
I feel like I feel like sometimes I could say on one hand, I say the parents, and I say that, and I'm a parent, but I also feel like because my child don't know certain things. Now, I'm also gonna say though, just because he don't know, don't mean he wasn't shown or he wasn't taught that.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes like if you just not with it or you just not checked in, you're not gonna pick up nothing or retain nothing or anything. Or like when you finally decide to get out, maybe I don't know. But so yes, it could be parents' fault. It could be the child's fault, depending on you know what I mean. Like it just, I feel like it's just on a person by person basis. Like you know what I mean. Like
Yeah.
the status of the household, the status of the relationship between the parent and the child. Um,
For sure.
how well that child is intaking something, us with paying attention and seeing if that child even retained it or if we have to do something else that will allow them to pick up on what it is that you're teaching them or showing them.
But
So
also,
it can be
are you also saying that this is something that you need to know? This is a life skill, or you got through yelling at me 20 minutes ago, and I'm still mad and not over it, and now you want me to do this, and you expect me to find some type of value in it, except me feeling like you picking on me,
yeah.
which sounds very childish, but you can't expect me to learn from you, and you've just degraded me. Like But also, I mean, I don't know. I get what you're saying, and it does make sense. Like, yes, all of those factors for sure. And it doesn't completely fall on the parent. But I feel like in my situation, it does. It 100% does, because all of those things that you did for us, you could have taught us. And it's not, you can't say that you weren't taught, so you didn't teach, because you knew how, whether you went out there and found out how, or just stumbled across it, or somebody taught you, you have the skills. But because there's that level of codependency, you expect that through life, when something goes wrong, and that's what we did for years and still do. Oh, I got this issue, mom. Oh, I'm getting pulled over, mom. Oh, my job is tripping, mom. Oh, I need to go to the doctor, mom. This don't feel good. What should I do? Mom, what medicine can I take for mom, my car stopped, and I'm like, it's a yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean that's true, and I also feel like sometimes I feel like we expect y'all to just watch. You know what I mean? Like look at what's being done, look at how things are being done, and I think where we fall short a little bit, we feel like, okay, seeing that we're doing it and you're here in the house with us, then you should know automatically. Not asking questions, not specifically taking you to the side or setting out time and being like, okay, look, this is what this is. This is how you do this. This is what this for. Blah blah blah, and on to the next thing. Um, I just think like everything else, the lack of communication when it comes to that is a big problem. I can't tell you for real though how many people that I know or that I've talked to that can say like they've actually had that they had that education from their parents. Like I just really, really feel like it's, this is what's being done, or, because we always talk about what's being paid or what we have to do and blah, blah, blah. So, we have it, we go pick up the money orders. We use debit cards or check cards and pay bills. We find out we get bills in the mail and it gives account numbers and all that. But if you're not taught that or shown that, then how would you know like where to pay, who is that for, why is that what that is, blah blah blah. If you've never seen an actual money order, how would you know? I mean, of course it does say specifically what stuff is, but sometimes, hold on, smarty, looking like your mama doing that.
Point
But
proven.
sometimes, but I feel like the first time that I did a money order, maybe I did mess up. I feel like I don't think I messed up like terribly bad, because it honestly do tell you exactly what to do, like what to write or where to write. Pay to the order of, like, you know what I mean? Like signature, you know what I'm saying? Like it literally says,
I
but
would know. I still haven't seen a money order.
You still haven't seen a money order? How old are you?
28.
You're 28 and you haven't seen a money order. How do you pay your bills?
Online. Automatic withdrawal through the app. And anytime when I look for an
Okay.
apartment,
Well,
if they require a money order,
mhm.
because I don't know what that is, you're not about to stress me out
So, okay.
every month.
So Money order 101. Okay. You can get them from the grocery store, okay?
The place I don't go.
Dillon's or
Right.
Walmart at customer service, okay? It's just like money. You tell them how much you want. You just say, "Can I have a $1,000 money order? $800 money order?"
And I gotta give them
And
that money, and they turn my money
yes,
into
and they
what she
give you
ordered.
a money order for the amount that you gave them in cash. Because some people don't accept cash. You're not going to be able to pay cash everywhere, or you're not going to be able to do online for some things. Some people require money orders, so
Oh, so
you're
they
gonna
fill it
have
out
to.
for me.
No, you feel how would they know where your money order is going?
If
So
I'm
on the
giving
money
them
order,
my
you have to
money,
write the address, huh?
oh, I was about to say, if I'm giving them my money, they might as well fill it out. But I guess, okay, all right, I guess.
And this is also why they don't get it too. This right here, all that's going on, is yeah.
I'm just
Okay.
saying, shoot,
They can't do everything. They
because
provide you with the money order.
it's giving check. It's giving. I just gave you all this money, and
It's
you gave me a
giving
slip
your
of
grown
paper.
ass need to fill out that money order like it's telling you to do and send it in an envelope and put your stuff at the top and
Whoa.
uh your stuff at the bottom, they stuff at the top, and send that thing off to where it need to be sent to.
And that's another thing. Didn't know how no post office worked. Get so much anxiety every time
I
I go
feel
into
like I
it.
didn't know that either. I feel like I didn't know about the post office or none of that.
And I feel like they don't be having too much patience. Like, what are you doing here? Look, trying to
Because
figure it
you have to
out.
think, so they deal with hundreds and hundreds of people every day. So you got to
Yeah.
get them a little grace, even
No,
though
yeah.
they shouldn't. But
Yeah,
yeah,
but
they
even the
they
people in line,
they
they be
it's
like,
not. I don't feel like they rude or nothing. They're just straight to
no,
the
they're
point. Okay,
quick.
what you need? Okay, yeah, boom, next. Because they go
Yeah.
through so many, and don't let it be around the holidays because
And don't let the line be long. They be like, you need to, I know what I need to do. Get on back. Like, but I need to find out what to do so they can help you so I can do what I need to do so then I can be ready to be helped. I don't know. I don't know. Even all them little green or blue little things you can put mail in. I hope anything can go in there. I don't know. Does that just mean it needs it needs to be sent somewhere? Like, do they take it out of there and then take it into the building? Like, I don't. I avoid post offices as well. Ah, I'm gotten better though, a little bit, but
you
shoot,
just sent me something.
right? Yeah, I felt so bad. I told my friend Lemoyne, she missed regular ranch because wherever she lived they don't have ranch, and she was like, I want, what is it, Blue Valley or something, Hidden Valley, whatever. And she was like,
Mhm.
that's what I want for my birthday. I was like, oh girl, I'll send you some. And then I was like, I might have to Amazon her some so they ship it to her address. Like, I can't go buy it and ship it because I don't know how. And I never sent it, and I feel so bad. It's been a few years now, but I just don't know. I can't say I don't know how now, but I feel like now it would be weird because now, like, we're years past, and I'm like, hey, and is they gonna really believe me? It's true. I don't know how to send you, so I didn't, and I panicked, and here we are. But yeah, the things you need to know. I did have a bank account though. Granted, it was open for me, like I was present, but I at least had that going for me
Mhm.
with some direct deposit action.
Mhm. Did you know how to shop, like grocery shop or
No.
household shop?
Oh, okay. I take that back. I take that back. Yes, I knew how to grocery shop in the sense of whenever somebody needs to go to the store, we would have to be the ones to go in. So as long as she told us what she wanted, we would go in and get it. Like now, I feel like I feel like there's a pattern. Like in some stores, like I went into Walgreens and I asked for, I think it was some certain kind of vitamins I needed to get from my pawpaw, and they were like, "Oh, it's an alphabetical order on this aisle," and I was like, and I think a lot of people do alphabetical order. Had no idea that there was a system. I just thought they threw stuff on the shelf. Like I knew certain like similar things were like kind of like how when you pack after you go through and scan everything and you package stuff and be like, okay, I'm gonna put this like this, and I try to load it that way, but I didn't know there was a whole system to the stores. I just kind of memorized, oh, if it's a Walmart, probably back there is going to be where the pops and the stuff is and the cold things. And then up here is going to be the produce and the bread. And then in between is everything else. And you just walk up the aisle. And then before I learned that they had the signs that told you what's on the aisle, I just would walk up and down. Now I just look up there and be like, okay, what's up there? Or I'll just look down the aisle and be like, is it? Nope, that's the cans aisle or whatever. Yeah, I had no clue. But other than that, we would just hurry up and go get this and run in there and try to like split up. Like it'll go faster if we split up. And then we all going in the wrong directions and we supposed to was going in each other's direction to find what we actually needed to get. But I didn't know how to meal prep. I didn't know. I still never knew how to, even now, pack a work lunch is insane. Like it seems like common sense, but we never pack lunches. If we had a field trip, that was the one time we got to do a Lunchable with a drink on the side. Was ecstatic. Okay. So when I was living with Heather, Avery Cake was like, I'm making our lunches. Would you like one for work? And I was like, I can have one for work? Yes, that would be cool. So she packed my lunch every day. And I was like, this is so sweet. Like, but you're in middle school and you have just so much farther, like, you go, girl, which people probably knew. And I just was not aware. But just saying, like, there was a lot of life skills. I knew how to do cooking, cleaning. I guess laundry falls in the cooking and cleaning, or the cleaning. I know how to be organized, but to be sufficient in survival and necessities as far as socials, credit, buying a car, house, knowing how to pay the freaking bills. When I got my first place, I was freaking out. Like, how do I pay it? Like, and I sat in that office with them people. I said, okay, what do I need to do? Can you show? I need to download this. Okay. Where do I do? Okay. Because what? I don't know what you're talking to me. Like, and then do I have insurance? Do I? I don't know. How do I know? How do I know? We never saw our insurance cards. We never saw our birth certificates and socials. Didn't even know we had things. Like, do everybody just got insurance? Do I just go anywhere?
Everybody got it if they paying for it.
Yeah, I had no clue. But also, we didn't go to the doctor like we were supposed to. We didn't go to the dentist like we were supposed to. So, didn't know how to navigate such things.
So when you first came across something that you had to do when you was on your own and you discovered that you didn't know how to do it, do you remember how that made you feel?
Sick to my stomach and panicky because what do I do? Like, what do I do? And I don't know what to do. So I had to phone a friend. And I felt stupid. Yeah. Like, dummy. Apparently, this is known knowledge and you don't know.
Well, you can't beat yourself up for real. Trying to think what else would be something that you need to know when you get out. Um,
Credit.
That's a big one. Now,
Huge.
y'all may not, some, depending on what age y'all get out, so you may not have it yet, but it's a big one because it controls and it can determine how you live, how you, whatever,
What
what you
options
get
are
food
available
for,
to you?
what you get, what you can't get. Like it literally counts for everything.
Yep.
And yes, I feel like, especially as an African American community, we are very bad at monitoring and um, having. I lost my train of thought because I'm sleepy. Um,
Credit.
Dang, what was I saying?
Credit. Black community is really bad about monitoring.
Oh, not educating or not letting us know information that has to do with our credit. And like, what is it? How does it work? Deniala, get in the shower and bring me my phone back. Um, um, what affects it? Um,
What it's used for.
what's a good score? What's a bad score? Yeah, what is used
How
for? Like,
how do you build it? How do you maintain it? How do
yeah,
you freak it up?
yeah, real life. And that is one thing that I didn't know. And I wish I would have known about it. Well, actually, that's a lie. I I feel like I can't say that I didn't know. I want to say that, which I can't remember. It's been a minute, but I feel like maybe I feel like maybe I took a work class at school, like an extra class, and like outside of school, and it was teaching us about um, credit, maybe like credit cards and stuff like that. So to help, what things that you're doing that affects it negatively, all that, I feel like I didn't know that part. Um, but credit is a big one. But budgeting is a big one too. You have to learn how to spread your money out, your funds out. You have to learn how to pay your bills, pay yourself, make sure you have funds left over or a little bit at least, um, for either the next thing, the next person, whatever. Um, for rainy days. You when you get out, you have some only get paid either twice a week, every month. And you have to make sure that you're prioritized and while still maintaining trying to have funds left over for the next week or the next or the week after or however it is. But yeah, so budgeting is a big one. Um, what else? What else that you could think of?
I mean, insurance and doctor's appointments versus emergency
Huh?
room versus immediate care.
Oh yeah, insurance. That's a big one.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Yeah. So it is a lot. I think what we should do, I think we should compile a list, both of us together. And then I think we should start to show how to do, like either fill something out, how to maintain something, how to finish something, how to start something, how to apply for things, how to fill out what to look for
Job
when you're
application.
reading a lease.
Ooh, big on that one.
What information do you write down when you're signing your name to, huh?
What?
You said you big on that one?
Oh, when you said sign the lease, I was like, that's a big one. Yeah, like big on that. That John
Yeah.
Hancock.
Um, no, for real. Don't be signing your name though to just anything though. Like you'll find out.
And just because someone asks you to
FAFO.
sign something, don't mean you have to either. And then what does it
Don't
mean
mean
when
you
you do
have to.
sign? Yeah.
Know your rights too as an individual.
Yeah, because I got
Mm-hmm.
I signed a contract that was legally binding and then turned around and signed five more, which shot me in the foot. But I thought I didn't know I had an option. I thought it was sign or you don't have a job. So
Mm.
it's important to know. But you can also, especially when people look for like apartments, I think they see the contracts
Mm-hmm.
that come with it: gas, electric, water, trash, sewer, deposit, application fee, registration fee, and all these other things. So where you thinking, oh, I'm gonna move in here for $400, really you got $1,000 a month is your budget, and you've already signed a 12 months
Real life.
um, contract, so you're stuck in there, and then you don't want an eviction
What you gonna do?
here. Yeah, it's a whole yeah.
Yeah.
This list.
Yeah. So some those are some big things I feel like we should know. Um and whether that do be um shut up.
I think it's a really great idea to leave it right here. We're going to create our lists. We'll come back and dive more in depth into that list.
We're gonna plan this out in front of y'all. We're gonna come up with the topics, come up with the points, lay it all out so y'all can see how this goes. So y'all could pick up something. Maybe y'all feel a certain way or a certain thing, or you need information or whatever while looking or whatever. So we will do this on here. I say like for the next couple sessions, we'll make it to where I don't even know what to call it, but we'll make it uh um
Learning
like a do
independent.
it yourself type of,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
independent learning.
Yep.
Something. We'll figure it out, but we will we'll meet up and do it. And then we'll even once we get it all down, maybe we could put it in book form before we get it out too. So, but yes, this have to be the ending because I'm dying over here. Okay, y'all. Um, Trump, Elon. I know y'all heard what I said. It ain't changed. Y'all giving me a headache. Okay, fix it.
Well, thank you guys so much.
Last words?
Nope, just thank you so much for tuning in and bearing with us as we are extremely exhausted. We hope that by next week we will be back rejuvenated and ready to go, full force. And again, our apologies for not going live last week. The Trump addressing the nation went a little longer than we anticipated. So thank you so much. And please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Make sure you go add us on our Facebook, as well as you can follow us on Twitter. If you ever want to be on the big screen, just send us an email to
Go do it.
sisterlysparks@gmail.com and we can get you on the big screen. We would also love to hear your comments and opinions, ideas, all of the things in the comment section or on our Facebook posts. And if there's ever anything that you feel like we should cover that we have not, or you want us to elaborate on, please also feel free to comment on any of our platforms or message in, and we will be sure to acknowledge that request and make sure that we get it all straightened out.
Yes.
Any last words?
Good night. Y'all have a good week, a good prosperous week, a good positive week, a good goal setting week. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Set them goals, write them out, plan your days. All what's that saying they say? All work, no play. It gotta be like that for a little bit. And then you could do it reverse. But that's it. I'm tired. I'm out. We out.
Have a good night. Peace.
Bye.
Spirit fingers.
He always trying to talk when the stream is ended.